eyes are open wide. By the way, I made it through the day. I watched the world outside. By the way, I'm leaving out today. I just saw Haley's comments your way. Said, why you always running in place? Even the man in the moon disappeared. Somewhere in the stratosphere. Tell my mother, tell my father, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is my life. I hope they understand. I'm not angry, I'm just saying, sometimes goodbye is a second chance. Please don't cry one tear for me. I'm not afraid of what I have to say. This is my one and only voice, so listen close. It's only for today. I just saw Haley's comments your way. Said, why you always running in place? Even the man in the moon disappeared. Somewhere in the stratosphere. Tell my mother, tell my father, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is my life. I hope they understand. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with a gun when you're gonna wake up, when you're gonna wake up and fight. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with a gun when you're gonna wake up and fight for yourself. When you're gonna wake up and fight for yourself. When you're gonna wake up and fight for yourself. When you're gonna wake up and fight for yourself. Send away for a priceless gift. One not subtle, one not on the list. Send away for a perfect world. One not simply so absurd. In these times of doing what you're told, keep these feelings no one knows. Whatever happened to the young man's heart? Swallowed by pain as he slowly fell apart. And I'm staring down the barrel of a 45, swimming through the ashes of another life. No real reason to accept the way things have changed. Staring down the barrel of a 45. Send a message to the unborn child. Keep your eyes open for a while. In a box high up on the shelf, left for you. No
A little longer,
one
sorry.
else.
I forgot I had so much to do downstairs. But we're in here. We're gonna jump straight into the game. We're playing Arc Raiders today. Hey, yo! Arc Raiders until I have to do a little bit of D&D prep. And we have a D&D session. And then I have the soccer game. But to get everything done, because I'm going straight from one to the other, and I need to be able to run out of here. Speaking of, I'm not wearing like my shoes or anything, but I should be putting those on. So we have wiped. This is fresh after wipe. And I'm just going to go collect this root because I want a guitar. That's the very first thing we're going to do. And this seems fine. This seems fine. And then what I think we do... I just need one root, literally. So run in, run out, get a root. Run in, get a root, run out is what I meant to say. And then, as we do with a new wipe, is speed run finding the survivor blueprint. Which we just do on Bluegate. It's gonna be a short D&D session. I have like a hard 2-hour out. We're starting at 4. I'm gonna go from 4 to 6 and then sprint out and make it to the game. We have an hour and a half until D&D. I'm gonna put my other headphones on after this. I'm literally just gonna take everything because we are fresh wipe and we don't have even raw materials. We just don't have anything.
Shani here. Don't forget that you can find different types of
Because remember, we also have to craft our workbenches.
map and head to
I need arc alloy and arc power cells as well. We can shoot down little arc. And all that stuff we can sell so that I can buy stash space. Always the problem. Where am I? I need to go to the riverbed. Yep, from behind, I guess. Riverbed and out. What we're doing. God, everything's so slow. There's some fruit in here we can feed Scrappy. Oh, there's roots. You can actually just leave now. We'll just see if we can pick up arc alloy and some. I'm gonna need fireball burners, I think. Can that down. I guess we could just leave like. Because I need raw materials, right? I need that. Don't need those yet. I need a bunch of arc alloy, so we're just gonna grab all and arc power cells. Whoop. That's okay. Oh, that's not okay. I think you just get out. Not that way. I'll go customs house. Oh. Perhaps this is the way after all. Oh, God. Alright, we just get out here. Take our first official win of the new wipe. Get our guitar. Drop off our raw materials. And start doing our workbenches. I don't think I'll need those yet. Use the mist protection while I get out. Oh. He's gonna get fucked. That guy's gonna get screwed, I'm pretty sure. If I can do stuff in Riventides, I think I do it there just to try and pick up ships. Or, oh, I guess Buried City would be the way.
Whatever happened, had you found your way to the swamp to sort of take down a few of the machines and grab some arc alloy from...
Done and done. Done and dusted. We got our guitar. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, I don't have any. I didn't get any fruit. Can't install any of this. I need one more arc. I don't have any chemicals. And we just need more material. I need more arc alloy, more arc power cells, and more raw materials. Not worried about. Not doing trials anytime soon. Okay, so we just need, again, raw materials. We need to be recycling everything. I'm not running you or you. We just recycle everything. Except I need spring. Do I need springs for something? For one of the workshops? All right. And then now it's just raw and arc alloy still. All the raw materials.
Arc.
I don't want to do this. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh wait, no, I said I wanted to do we need to speedrun getting the I need to speedrun getting the lock gate won't work. Regular blue gate will work. We need to just run to get the just sprint to what's it called? Security reinforced reception. So we can get our, God, why am I just struggling to talk? Survivor. Jesus. Survivor augment. It's Saturday, right? Yeah. Jeez. I was like, did I not hit it? And we go. I was like, I do need arc alloy and stuff, but I think we don't worry about those guys. My stamina is very poor. I have to fight these guys. I gotta get into here. Come on, Nelly. Nope, I'm gonna die. Ay, ay. That's not bueno. At least it's just a free. Or not a free, I should be doing this on free kids. Now I think about it. Oh, he's finishing. I thought he was gonna res me. Oh well. Maybe it'll help get in non-PvP lobbies. Let's do free kits, eh? Yeah. Let's do free kits. How do I make this go away now that it's done? I am very far away.
Let's go to the reinforced reception. Shawnee here. Remember Raider, you can wander around until you stumble upon what you need, or you can learn how to recycle and take matters into your own hands.
It's new. Usually they only talk when there's like a quest or something. Hello. I didn't even see that person. Not gonna lie, I wasn't looking. Man, stamina. I forgot how much stamina sucks. I should look at oh, that's the last extract too. Perfect. I don't know why I'm doing this. I need to just get to reinforced reinception. I just need metal parts too much. I need more raw materials too much, I mean, is what I meant to say. I need all the raw materials. Not looting any actual items. I'm literally just salvaging everything. And if you salvage more in inventory than in raid. But it takes up slots. You know, I'd rather have slightly fewer, but have the slots for it. Let's see where this actually, if this maybe lands somewhere that's doable. It's gonna fly that way. Whoop. Don't love that. I can't survive anything right now.
Let's go to that location.
Oh, I knew there was a bag out here. Hello. It's a girl. Alright, we'll pick up the scraps. I'm not worried about it. We are on a free after all. Actually, crude explosives I can hold because those hold a big stack. And I suppose pop triggers as well. Shredder just pop someone. Hello.
Hey, Bunches, you have any wires?
Yeah, how many you need?
I'm just trying to farm wires. I got a tiny ship on me if you want that. I got a TV. If you want to trade. Yeah, I come in with no items. I'm just farming
Yeah, I got 3 here.
Oh, take it. Thank you, boss.
Yeah, no problem, man. Have a good day.
Yeah, 'cause, like, usually I come here, right, to like farm wires, but like this seems to be like only 2 of these should break open, you know? Normally there's more, but it's only 2.
Can these have them over here? These things?
I wouldn't know, to be honest.
Well, let's find out.
Appreciate you.
None in here.
Hey boss, if you want, there's a medical bag right here. It has an herbal.
Sweet. Well, thank you.
Alright, that seems to be done. Thank you, appreciate it.
Nice. No problem, man. Have a good day.
You too.
What can I put over there? That?
How friendly, how friendly.
This shredder's going to work.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get
Don't
out.
love that.
I repeat, 10 minutes.
Do that in there. See if this room over here got opened. Hello. Ammo. Well, I'm very confident that on a free kit coming in late, there's not going to be an extra blueprint laying around. But, I mean, it's just XP and materials at this point. I should come in on a real loady, though. You have a full raid and a safe pocket. Alright. Oh, actually, think about checking that other room. Let's leave. Let's just leave. Level 1's terrible. 35. Alright, I gotta kill one more thing on the way out. I can see where this thing landed. It's right there. Wow. I gotta kill one more thing, but I'm not gonna kill that thing. I can bait it, I guess.
All Raiders, we have Ark on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Oh, I should kill one more thing, though, huh? Haven't done that before. I try to get it on the way in. Alright, so all we do is replace this thing with an actual augment. Do I just empty backpack? Yeah, right? Okay.
Oh, don't lie. You just came.
You just do literally that, right? Okay, okay. Workshop, workshop, work it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Dude, am I gonna be able to do all this in one go? Oh. Heck yeah. And now we stop. Now we stop breaking shit down for raw materials.
You can recycle loot while topside. Arc alloy is
All right, all right, all right. Love that for us. Love that for us. We just go again, right? We go again. I drink some water. I was going to do something and I forgot what I was going to do. After this raid, I said I was going to do something. Oh, the headphones. And then, like, after the next one, I'll go put my shorts on, and then socks, shoes. So, like, I'm just... Well, socks, shoes I can do during D&D, I guess. All right. Oh, I'm late. I'm late with a custom loadie. That's Sebastian. Oh, well, actually, maybe. Since I'm late anyway, I might as well just loot everything. I should just throw that wasp. I was shooting light ammo or medium ammo here? Medium ammo. Christ. There's just the slowest. I don't even know what that trial is. I need to start bringing adrenalines. Because you can just buy adrenalines. Oh shit! I just almost completely overshot it. Yeah, be friendly.
Hit that button for me. Yes, sir. Let's get this. Ooh, I gotta take a poop. I think I'm gonna poop after this one.
I don't know what that button does. I want to check these lockers, really? That seems kind of crazy.
There's some ammo in here. And a Rattler 2. A Rattler 2 is in there. For you, my son, because you come in naked. And the other guy came in naked too. I'll take the ammo or the 8. Do you want a gun?
Somebody already has security breach. I mean, either that or someone just didn't do the wipe.
You gonna head out with me? Oh yeah, let's get out of here. If anybody else wants to leave, this is your chance to leave.
Duct tape's easy to find. Ba, 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 ba. Odd components are always hard to come by. Ooh, a flute. Imagine it's in this one because I missed it. Yeah, we're chilling, man. Come on in.
Hello, you coming?
Yeah, come on in, man. You're good. You're going that way. It's right there. Friendly while we get our stuff. 3 minutes? We can get out in 3 minutes. We could get out in 3 minutes, right? What don't I actually need? Can always get plenty of those. I get there in 2 minutes? I think so, right? That was a fireball. Or, not a fireball, a firefly. Or whatever it's called.
Remain behind safe boundary.
Hey, they made it in.
No need for ceremony, just a well done. Job complete, thank you. The damage down here, great. Get to the roof of any...
Um... I still need arc alloy. I'm not gonna be that broke yet. We just keep running it back. I'm gonna have a special condition, a loot condition for quite a while. I'm gonna go put shorts on. That one was quick. Keep forgetting to bring, I'm not close. I keep forgetting to bring, adrenalines. That's what I do after this raid, is remember to bring adrenalines. I am very far. Might as well loot warehouse, I think. Try and get a patrol car, I guess, on my way up there too. This is no bueno. I need to just get in here. And just do it this way. We lootin'. And so it begins. Quest of rubber duckies. A lot of canisters. Three drawers? I think of stuff that I know is hard to find for later. Antiseptic is usually annoying. Processors aren't usually that annoying. Canisters can get annoying. I don't think they actually are. Oh, thank you. There's a vaporizer right there, which kind of sucks. I was going to go down the zip line and see about roll car. Maybe we can still do it. Maybe we can still do it. I don't know if that's locked or... Oh, it's open. Can you do 2 in one raid? I could go that way. Actually. I don't have to go up and over. I can just run this way. Oh, shit. Still chasing? All right. Hmm. I hate having to pick up all this useless shit. Hello.
Yo, hey.
It.
Oh.
I'll be able to craft that stuff later. I'm pretty far away from upgrading mechanical components. I do want blueprints when I find them, though. I need that. Gosh, dang it. I don't need light shields. Alright, so I haven't opened the thingy yet. Maybe we should do that. We could drop metal parts and chemicals. Our materials are easy enough to come by. This way. Oh, we should just take a battery. I'm not dropping the ducks. Oh, no one opened the... Oh, imagine it's in there. Nobody opened these. It's gonna be in here. It's gonna be in here. Boom! Perhaps no one looted. In hither, then. It would seem not. It's gonna be in one of these lockers, bro. My survivor augment blueprint is gonna be right here. Or the trash can in the back. Watch. It'd be really funny if it was in the trash can, actually. Wow. No luck. Alright. Let's open up red and figure it out. Yeah, what's up? Down? No, I'm not down. I mean, I'm downstairs. Oh, I heard that too. Nope, not down here though. Need more. I need more. Need more pop triggers. We're not doing. We're not close to mod components. Unless I drop stack of medium, maybe. I'll drop a stack of medium for mod components, though. Or these grenades. What do I search first? Filing cap? No, I'll probably go down to the weapon, to the crates at the bottom, then the filing cabinets, then the lockers. Or the lockers first. Now let's do the weapons. Well. What is that? Those spotters? Shotgun. Guess we could sell it. We can just buy defibs. Didn't root explosives used to be a 15 stack? They were a 15 stack. Make durable cloth, actually, now that I think about it too. Make durable cloth. Man. I just want my blueprint. That was it. 3:30. So after this raid, I think we're done because I gotta do some D&D prep. Eat all this stuff. Alright, let's just leave. Explosive is so easy to come by. What? Get you midair, bitch. Got your ass midair. Pop triggers are easy to find. Of. These are annoying. What's easier? There's 6 burners in there. How many do I need? Oh. Oh, I need 3 of these fucking pop triggers. Definitely keep the tick pause. Fireball burners I'm fine, but I gotta kill stuff with fireball burner too.
An arc
Said I was good with pop
orbiter is on
triggers.
route. The safe window is closing. You
Yeah.
have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
I'm glad I looked. I feel like I have a lot of pop triggers. Extra burners is fine. I am for real, not trying to do quests at all this way. Hello. Friendly leaving? Oh, gee. Oh, come on, man. Really? I just wiped, man. Unbelievable. That's kind of ratty, dude. That's kind of ratty. Say friendly. He says thanks, and he comes in with, he's got a fucking Torrente 4 or Torrente 2. Oh, what I have in my butt? Man, that sucks. I just wiped. They said everything good. Oh, it's a blueprint. Nice. What does this thing use? Medium? Yeah, adrenaline. Alright. Okie dokie. That was kind of lame. Yeah, that's what we need. That was kind of lame. I thought I was in friendly lobbies. Okay, that's it though. Good way to end. Good way to end. That over there, put that over there, put that there, put that there. Do that there. Half hour. We're gonna go here. And how did I do this? I logged in here. Mute my mic. I logged in here. And I did. Oh. I launched the game here first, right? Make sure I need to launch it in. Did it in Discord. All right, how do I do full out reload? Hello. How are you? You're early.
I just woke up.
Oh dang, okay. You can go get a cup of coffee, man. We got Yeah, plenty of time. We got half hour. I just launched early because I got to remember what we did and prep a little bit. And
I think we ended it at
you guys had just gone to bed.
waking up after
Hmm.
the thingamabob, the night raid.
I believe that is correct.
I hate how Roll20 just keeps locking you out, like logging you out automatically.
Eh, fine. Work. All right. That looks like it, right? Heck yeah. Okay, where's my book? Over here. Oh, I got a tablet, chat. I got a tablet for free for work. My note cards as well. Do some setup, I assume. A Lenovo. My 15 years of service gift. I could choose. They had some watches, but the watches weren't that nice. So I went with a tablet that might be better for traveling. So I have to take my laptop and I can watch movies on it as opposed to my phone. So we did that. We did that. We're in Phandalin. Where is the fucking... Okay. I think I found it. Okay. Oh, that's yeah. Okay, that's what that's the section I was looking for. Setting up my tablet here. All right. I think I'm ready. I don't think we're gonna get as far as I think we're gonna get. We only have a couple of hours today, and there's a lot. We learned a lot of stuff. Okay. I could pee. Check on the dogs. This water. 47. Figure out our setup situation of this. Probably only use that to travel though. And it came with that case. Wunderbar. And this sits. This actually sit properly. Yeah, it kind of does. Nice. Wonderful. That looks great. That looks great. Looks like Sapley's on. Oh, you know what I need to do? Keep this over here. Sapley's in the game on there. Okay, I'm gonna go pee, check on the dogs, etc., etc. We'll be getting close.
I'll roll.
Hello?
Hello.
All right. Don't mind me. All right, so we have 2 hours. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Clau, how are you?
How's it going?
Where Eddie is.
He didn't say he'd be late.
Maybe the baby is demanding. Yep, he says he's coming.
Ahoy, hoy.
Hello, hello. How goes it? How's the baby?
Good.
What was that noise?
I think it was me trying to.
Oh, joining the game. I realized I made that sound. All right. Okay, everyone, let me know when you're in the game. Actually, I see Claudia, Waterski, and Adam in the game already. Oh, okay, just
How
Eddie.
do I get to the Roll20 link?
You could do it via Discord if you. I think if you just you can launch it via Discord or on the website, whatever you want to use.
It looked like you were in for a second and then you got out.
Yeah.
I was getting reverb from hearing 2 audio inputs, one from Discord and one from the actual stream.
Oh, Scotty did make it. Wonderful.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm here.
I'm very glad you can make it, man. I'm sorry we had to push an hour early. I've got a hard out in 2 hours, so I wanted to get
No, you're all good.
much as we could.
You got a date?
Not a well. I mean, I'm going to the soccer game, but it's not a date. I'm going by myself. All right, Sketty is in. All right, we just need Eddie. So while Eddie gets in, we can recap. It's been a while since we have convened, but where we left off, you guys made it to Phandalin. You had an eventful evening. With what I remember, Waterski had an insane combination of roles where you were raided or invaded in the night, but nothing happened, which is incredible. And you guys went back to sleep. You had your long rest. And the evening, you had an eventful evening, talking and playing games, getting to know each other, singing songs, and hearing a lot of information dump in last session. You learned a handful of rumors of things going around town. You learned about a few key characters in at different kind of key locations in town as well. You've heard that the town master is kind of a pushover and has been allowing these Red Brand gang, I guess, kind of run the town in a mafia style situation. Yeah, you heard a bunch of rumors. You got a huge lore dump from your friend. Gave you a lot of the background of the town about why him and Gundren, the dwarf, are searching for the cave, the Wave Echo Cave, trying to gain control of the Forge of Spells so that it does not fall into more sinister hands that would make use of it for evil instead of for good, and bring riches to the area and prosperity to the town. And okay, there's Eddie. Eddie's in here. Okay, so everyone can see it should be just be the title card. Lost Mine of Phandelver.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So any questions or cleanup we need to do before we jump right in? Does anybody have any points of order?
Nothing I can think of.
All right, well, let's jump in. You guys, you wake up in town. You're at the Stonehill Inn, and you come out of your rooms after an eventful evening, and you find. Let me get my note cards here.
Oh, there went Eddie.
Oh, we lost him.
Yeah.
I should be here. I just didn't pop out of the window.
Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, for some reason your thing is popping in and out. But if you can see it, you're in, and we're good. Also, I haven't heard from Adam. Is he AFK or is he just being?
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay. So you guys walk downstairs from your rooms into the large common area. It's much more empty than the night before. Obviously, you guys were some of the only patrons staying at the inn, and you find your friend Sildar Hallwinter, the human that you saved from the cave. He is already enjoying a breakfast, and Toblin Stonehill, who is the innkeeper, he's also up, of course. He's behind the bar polishing a glass. He sees you guys coming down from your rooms, and he puts his glass in his rag down, and he welcomes you with open arms. He says, "My friends, welcome. Come, please sit, have breakfast." After the tumultuous events of the evening, I thank you again for protecting not just each other, but protecting us from the invaders. And I've had breakfast ready. I heard you guys scrounging around, so I have plates ready for all of you. Breakfast on the house for the overnight protection that you provided to all of us and my family. And he brings out, you guys sit down, he brings out plates, eggs and sausage, bacon, some bread, and mugs of like a morning light ale for you guys to enjoy. And Sildar is sitting there as well.
Okay, I'll just go. I'll thank him for the meal and just go sit down next to Sildar and begin eating.
Awesome. So you guys are eating. Sildar's a little ahead of you because he had already eaten. So Sildar looks at you guys, and he says, "Well, last night was one hell of a welcome to Phandalin, wasn't it? At least nothing bad happened." He says, We didn't drop off the supplies last night, did we? No, it's still.
No.
Okay. Oh yeah, because
The barn protected by the dole.
yeah, Ripper was over there. Okay, forgot. He says, "Oh well, I know you guys have at least a busy day. I'm sure you want to drop off those supplies. 2 different stops for your supplies, and they'll take care of you as far as payment is concerned. I, however, I must not depart, but I must. I have my own investigations to make around town, so you might see me. It's not a very large. It's not an overly large town. You can shout really loud, and I'll hear you if you need me. But I need to go investigate what happened to Iarno. That damn wizard. You know, he should have been taking care of this town, and he's been gone for 2 months, or missing for 2 months. I gotta figure out what the hell happened to him. So I'm gonna go up to the town master's hall, talk to the town master, and see if he's got any information, and I'm gonna set up in an office over there. So if you guys need me, you know, either shout around the streets or come find me at the town master's hall.
Thank you. Can you please stop shouting? Thank you.
A rougher night than most for you, huh, my friend?
I'm gonna look at Loot, who is fully well rested as he slept through the night attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about. I need to take more notes, I think.
And then I'm gonna kind of just feel the puffy bags under my eyes and feel also hungover on top of everything. I feel like I need bacon, all the bacon, and something stronger, please.
Toblin overhears this, and he comes over and he claps you on the back a little harder than you would like. You know, just to kind of make fun of you. He's like, someone can't handle their liquor, can you? And he pulls out a little flask from his pocket, and he says, just a little swig, little hair of the dog, it'll take the edge off. And he also puts the plate of food in front of you. He says, eat up. You'll sober up soon enough.
Thank you, kind stranger. And without even looking at him, I'm just gonna pop the cork off the flask and then greedily drink down probably 2 or 3 shots worth of liquor.
Whoa, easy. Jeez, you did. That's more than enough. That'll just take the edge off. Oh my God.
My friend, there is no edge smaller. What? I don't know. Stop. Take it.
He takes it back and puts it in his pocket. And then right at that moment, his son, what is this?
Pip.
Yeah, see, you guys have your notes. I have all my stuff on note cards, and everything's a mess. He comes over with a big. He's carrying 2 flagons of water, and he places them down. And then Toblin's wife also comes over and places some water on the table. And Kip looks at you, Karis, and he says, "Will this help?"
What is it?
Water. A flagon of water.
I'm gonna give it a sniff.
It's just water. Doesn't smell weird.
I don't think so. Thank you, though. And I'll give him I'll tussle his hair a little bit.
I'm gonna ask the little man, what's his name, Pip, to direct me towards the shop to see if I can purchase anything. Just kind of have him give me the general direction and explore the town after eating or stealing 2 pieces of bacon off of somebody's plate. I don't know whose it is.
So you have a plate in front of you, but you're still going to steal bacon from somebody else's plate. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
give me a roll a sleight of hand. I think it should just say sleight of hand, and you can just click it. I think 17. All right, so 17. So you could roll a D4, please. Just a regular old D4. 1. Okay, you could steal 1 piece of bacon from anyone's plate, and they will not notice that you have stolen their bacon on a 17 sleight of hand.
It doesn't matter. I just stick my hand out, grab a slice of bacon, seeing the plate in front of me, and it doesn't even matter.
You go, look over there, and everybody actually turns their head, and you just take a piece of bacon off of someone's plate.
Someone please remind me, what is the name of this town that we're in?
Danlin.
Did you say you're saying this in character, or are you asking the group?
Oh, let's do it in character. Sure, why not?
Oh, okay. So you say that, and Pip immediately pipes up. He goes, Phandalin, of course. Oh, and I drew this for you. And he looks over at Sapley, who he had spoken to the evening prior, right? And he had agreed to draw a map of the town for Sapley. And he goes, I drew a map for you guys, so you know where you're going. And Pip is quite
Just about to ask you, buddy.
Pip is quite the artiste, and he provides you with this map of town.
Good lord.
Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else in there having breakfast besides us?
No, just you and well, it was Sildar. So Sildar's still sitting there, but he told you his plans to go to the town master.
That's Stildar?
Sildar, Sildar.
And he's the guy we saved.
Yes, he is the human you saved from the cave, friends, and he's friends with the dwarf who you are also trying to save.
What's that broken down house looking like thing up on the hill there?
He is supposed to have labeled this for you, but I can't get the labels to show, and I don't know why. But that is, he goes, that's it. That's the manor, Tresdar Manor. I can't pronounce this. Tresendar Manor.
And where's the hold on, what do you call it? The hidden tunnel in the woods that you found the other day.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, Carp found it. I didn't find it. Carp told me about it, but Carp is the one who found it.
But did she tell you where it was that you can point it out on the map?
All I know is that it's somewhere in the woods near the manor, and so you're looking at the bundle of trees to the south of the manor. So he points in that. He points in there. He goes, I don't know where it is, and apparently it's pretty well hidden. But Carp is sneaky, and he found it.
Is Carp around today?
Yeah, he's probably just with his mom. And you know from the rumors that his mom is Kayleen Alderleaf, who is the farmer, the halfling farmer. And I'm trying desperately to get you guys the labels on this map, and I don't know how to do that.
There's text on.
What's the innkeeper's name? The Pip's dad?
Toblin. Toblin Stonehill. Oh, here we go.
And the inn is called what?
The Stonehill Inn. Named it after himself.
Okay, never mind.
Kind of narcissistic, you ask me.
Oh.
Flashbang.
Undo.
Oh, now the label's gone. Rip.
Gosh dang it.
Alright, well, we have two places to go. There was the one place where delivering the original supplies, and then there was the like Blue Lion place that we have the extra supplies for.
Correct. For supplies, you have two places to visit, and then you guys have the whole download of the rumors of the town that you could visit. Should you so choose.
All right, so I have eaten my stolen piece of bacon, and I'm gonna walk to the arcade area, or over, why, click or whatever. I don't know, this open cul-de-sac looking thing. Looking for the NPC shop.
Like a center of town thing right here.
Yeah.
Where is the inn? Is that?
Okay, so you guys are right here in Stonehill Inn. I'm gonna see if I can. Like I can see it, and I don't know why you can't see it.
Maybe there's a layer reveal or something.
That's what I thought. What if I just do this?
Make those letters bold, boy.
That's a big in.
Oh, I try to reveal the area and it doesn't do it. Dang it. I could put pins here. Let me try it like this. No. This sucks.
Are we delivering all the supplies?
Like, you want to keep some?
I mean, the goblins could have taken it, you know?
Well, what are these
Keeping some
supplies?
sensors from the goblins.
I think it's just food, right? Like it's food and stuff.
So there's two sets of supplies, right? The ones that you had originally that you brought in from up north is a wagon, and that has food and ale and then some mining equipment. So like shovels and picks and crowbars and then some lanterns and stuff. And then the supplies that you found in the cave that belong to the Lion Shield Coster, those are like weapons and armor.
Who are we delivering the sundries to?
You deliver those to Barthen's Provisions. Sorry, and that is you deliver those up here, and then Lion Shield Coster is right here. And I'm working on getting a full version of this map for you guys. Okay. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a handout that has the labels on it, so you can look at it individually at least. Okay, so it should be at the top of the if you click on the book on the toolbar, it's just called Map of Phandalin, and that should have all of the labels on it. And I still don't understand why it's not showing you guys what I...
Last session, where do they say that the gang in red is primarily out of?
They are... Well, do you know that?
Wasn't that up at the manor, the broken down house thing?
It is, but I don't know if that's a good guess or if I actually told you that already.
I think
I just remember something about the miners. It's been a bit.
And what's the gang? The Wizards of Red or whatever?
The Red Brands. The Red Brands is what you know that they call each other, that they call themselves. See which one of these NPCs tells you.
Wasn't it the barmaid last time we played? The barmaid said something.
You did. Okay, so you heard from this set of rumors. I think you just overheard it. What you anyone who knows where the Red Brands and it's not a secret that they're hanging out near the manor. They don't know if it's the manor itself because the manor is run down, as you can see. It's not like built as a shelter, but they know that they come down from the hill of the manor and they go back up there at night. That's as much as you know. So you don't know the exact location of their base, I guess.
Is that where the cloaked people were when we first came into town, up there on that hill?
So when you came into town, you came in from up here, from the Tribord Trail. So they're just on the road. They're not hiding, right? They're just They run around in packs of 3 or 4. The person who saw you come in was just up here in that little kind of rundown shack.
Okay. As we're kind of like piling out of the inn, and Ramiria mentions we're going to return all the supplies. And Kara's kind of going to look at her a little quizzically and say, not to put too fine a point on it, but do you really have a use for sword and shield and armor? And looks very pointedly at her scraggly, tiny little arms.
Not a sword, but I certainly could use armor if we're gonna keep running into places.
Can wizards wear armor without and cast spells? I think there was.
I have no idea.
Kara's going to look at you and say, Madam, I don't know if you can walk, much less fight, wearing that giant, heavy armor.
Very well. We'll be honest today then.
Well, I was going to say, if it was from the supplies we were originally contracted to take, I would have to say I don't think I'll let you take any from there, because was our job. But,
no, the lion stuff wasn't contracted, right? The lion stuff.
Yeah, that I'd be a little more lenient on. What armors do they have? Because honestly, I need better armor if I'm going to be the.
Let me see if you took an inventory.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I don't think we did. The only thing I know we got was the scimitars, whatever.
Yeah,
those were off of the goblins. Yeah.
Yeah. And leather vests. And 9 gold teeth.
Yeah.
Gross.
You did not. There's not a full inventory of of what is there. But you're having this conversation, and Sildar is still sitting at the table. So he's just looking from Raymaria to Karis to James Kanagra to back to Raymaria as you're discussing stealing these supplies from someone in town. And he looks at you and he says, I'm afraid I cannot allow that. This town is hurting as it is. Should be returning those supplies in full to the Lion Shield Coster. Not to mention, I would not be one so keen to cross Leanne Greywind. Those are hers.
I mean, she wouldn't have them at all if it weren't for us, but sure, whatever.
Leanne, I'm sure, would be very open to providing some recompense for you for returning her supplies. I'm sure she'll be very grateful. She would not allow you. You would not leave that store empty-handed.
All right, I'll trust you on that one, but
I think Karis is going to kind of like just lean from like outside the frame of the camera right in front of the lens and say, my friend, we're speaking completely in total hypotheticals here. We would never dream of crossing the very famous former adventurer Leanne Greywind. We have problems enough as it is, don't we? As I look at the rest of the group.
Yes, this was a joke. Ha 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 ha.
Not a lot of eye contact from that one. But the joke still stands.
And he just looks, he goes, uh-huh.
Enjoy your breakfast, since we are the reason you're alive to enjoy it. And good day.
Yeah, this guy's pretty pointed for having his life saved and everything.
He says, very well, I see where this conversation is going. I'll take my leave. You can find me at the Town Master's Hall if you need me. I will be investigating the missing wizard. And he leaves. He leaves you guys there.
After he leaves, like, I think that guy also said he owes us like 50 gold, so we should probably get that guy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said he'd give us like 50 gold in the Goblin Cave to escort him back to Phandalin.
Sildar, the guy that just walked away without paying us anything?
Yes.
God damn it! And then I'll rush out the door. Sildar!
Huh?
Sir, not to be rude, but I think the rest of us and you have a small matter to attend to of some unfinished recompense. And then I'll do the universal palm out sign for fuck you, pay me.
He looks down at your hand and he looks at you and he goes, of course, silly me, I forgot. It was such an eventful evening I had forgotten. And he has a little pouch of gold coins in it and he takes it off of his belt and he looks at your hand and he looks at you, the hungover one that just took a bunch of shots this morning, and he goes, I'll give it to one of your companions. And he walks back in and he walks to the table. And he looks at the group and he says, I apologize. I completely forgot, but your associate has reminded me. This is for you. And he places the pouch in the middle of the table. He says, thank you. Thank you for rescuing me and bringing me back to town and nursing me back to health. 50 gold for you. And he places it on the table and then he turns and walks away.
Wow, look at that. A number divisible evenly by 5.
Yeah.
Curious. I guess everyone just gets 10 gold.
Yes, please.
I mean, if you want to try to not do it, you can talk about it, but...
Oh, I know. We all just...
Karis is grabbing just 10 gold and putting it in his pouch.
Yeah, I'm also just grabbing 10.
All right, you guys can go ahead and add 10 gold each to your inventories.
I take the pen and also the pouch, and then start putting rocks in it from my pocket.
Okay.
Oh yeah, free pouch as well. Pretty cool. Little bonus on top.
You guys are weird. Where do you want to go next? Where should we go next? We have 2 jobs, 2 different forms of payment. Ramiria, I think you and I just heard about, like, we didn't come in a wagon. We came in, we walked, we met up with them. So we're not on the hook for the provisions. I think we...
Weren't you guys extras that were hired but that didn't make it? Was the story reason? Like, didn't make it in time or something?
Was that for the provisions or was that for the cave?
I think it was for the provisions. Like, Gundren was hired you guys as well, was it? I think.
I can't remember, honestly.
Yeah, it's like he had... you guys had he caught you on the road and sent you in the right direction after the fact.
The provisions job. Okay.
Yes,
so
for the provisions job. Yes.
Okay, so we're on the hook for both then. Awesome.
I vote we finish the job we first started and go to the provisions first. or we can
Barthens,
split
yeah.
up.
Or Barons, Barons.
As we set out, I'm gonna pull out my lute and play just some fun walking around songs.
Just get to like stepping on the beach. Do, 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 do.
Oh, I've got something that we can listen to.
Okay, so you guys are going to, where did you say going first? Barthen's Provisions?
Barthen's Provisions, yeah.
All right, so you're coming here?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Right next door.
Out of character, Ren, do you know how to use the jukebox thing in the Roll20 app?
I do not. What I did is I found it on YouTube and I was able to play it through Discord. Because the jukebox, the audio is going to want to go through Roll20, and I think we all have our audio muted on Roll20 because we're using Discord. So,
okay.
It's just, if you want me to play something, you can send it to me, and I'll play it on my computer. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's a great song to walk around to, guys. I just learned it last week.
Hold on.
And we're just walking 2 buildings down.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is
it's to be a very short-lived But yes, you are. Said all this.
I wish I knew how to type the audio in through my stuff.
Why is it not going? This is mildly hilarious. It's not coming through, is it?
No, it's on your stream.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Why? Why? Ooh, maybe this.
From like prepared to unprepared. Like, it's not letting me add fucking guidance, which is like the cantrip I want.
Yeah.
I don't know if that came through at all. I changed a bunch of settings.
No, it didn't.
It didn't? Oh, well, I did it last time. How did I do it last time? Anyway, okay. Well, here you guys can. That's the song you're listening to while you're walking to the building. So you're taking the wagon, or are you just walking over there?
Oh, we're taking the provisions, right?
Yeah. Nice. So Ripper joins you guys as well.
Why am I getting an echo? Brown, I think it's coming from you.
Uh-oh. How about now?
Better.
Okay. Okay, so you go to Barthen's Provisions and you walk in and you are met by a kind of lean, balding, looks like he's in his 50s, human male. He's a guy. And he's just, sweeping the floor in the shop. And as you walk in, a little bell goes off on the door. And he turns and goes, hello, friends, welcome.
Yeah, we have the supplies you ordered from Gundren.
Oh, wonderful. I missed them. It's been a while. Didn't know where he went off to. I thought I wouldn't see those again. Yes, of course. And he looks outside and he sees the cart. And he says, wonderful. Thank you for bringing that. I believe we have payment. And he goes behind the till and he pulls out and he sees the 5 of you. And he goes, 10 gold each. Here we go. And as he pulls out the gold and he put 5 stacks of 10 gold pieces for each of you. And then he looks at the back of the shop and he goes, Ander, Thistle, go get the supplies. And these 2 younger guys, in their 20s, say, yes, sir. And you see they go out to the wagon and start unloading their provisions and putting them in the back of the shop.
Oh, cool. We get to keep the cart.
I watch to make sure they don't take from the lions, the lion people.
They are not. They're taking just their stuff.
Just watch.
Yeah, I was hoping we get to keep the cart because I don't want to just carry like 9 scimitars and like 11 leather vests by myself.
Well, so okay, so you have the two young clerks, Andrew and Thistle, coming in through the door carrying their supplies. It's not too much stuff that they're getting, and they just say in passing, it's like, oh, they got some Lion Shield stuff in there, and the trading post, Arthur's Provisions purveyor, he looks at you and says, oh, I'm sure Leanne would love to get those from here. She's just down the road. It's not too far.
Yep, that would be our next stop, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe she can give us a good deal on some armor.
I don't do weapons here. She does the armor and weapons in town. I do the mining supplies and provisions and things, general provisions, things of that nature.
Would you happen to have any healing potions, or is that not you either?
Let's see what he has.
Because I think we got 2 healing potions. I think I have one, and I think Ramiria has the other.
I think I have one, yeah.
It'd probably be good if we had more healing.
Let's go to. We're just gonna use the generic shop items. We will say, yeah, Barthen's Provisions. If you go to, I'm not sure where it would be, but he has miscellaneous gear and services is what he would provide. So he would have like things like rations. He does have potions of healing. So you asked him specifically about healing potion. He says, "Yes, of course. I have some potions. How many are you looking for?"
I looked at the group and was like, "Well, I don't quite know how many we need. I know I point to like Sapley and Karis. So I was like, you two can heal with spells, but be good to have extra options. How many do you guys think we need?"
It really depends on how much they go for.
Oh yeah, that's important too. How much will those run us?
He's looking around. He's like, I wonder when that might have come up. It's
And then I lean over very awkwardly over the counter and I kind of give him a weird wink and I say, a friend's discount. Surely.
He's like, well, we're all friends here except for the goddamn red brands, but they usually go for 50. Depending how many you get, I'll give you a discount on quantity for the overall. We'll say 10% off the total.
Well, we might have to come back and see how much money we have. I can technically buy 2, but I don't want to use all my gold on that.
Yeah, well, a group like you, surely you could pull some resources together.
How much money do you need? I'm loaning out gold at 150% interest.
Oh, I just am saving mine. I have 125 gold left over.
Shit, Mr. Moneybags over there.
Yeah, I took like the minimum gear to keep as much gold as possible, and the character creation. So, well, I think we'll see. I think I need armor more than I need another healing potion. If everyone else is good with what they got.
Oh, I'm broke, so I can't help.
Yeah, I'm trying to probably get
gold that we just got. We have to manually add it to the inventory.
Oh yes, everyone add another. So you get the 10 gold each from Sildar, and another 10 gold each for returning the provisions from him that you just got. So please be adding that to your inventory, your personal inventory.
I was like, well, I think we're good with one potion, and don't want to lean too hard on my friends, but they got healing abilities, so I think we might be good for now.
Yeah, but I also try and figure out this herbalism kit that was gifted to me by my dad, so maybe I can make some healing potions for you one day.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yes, I'm trying to. My search thing is not working. He has something called a healer's kit. I don't know what's in it before he offers it to you in
I
person
think it
instead
just
of a.
allows you to use like the medicine check with like and add your proficiency to the check or something like that.
Okay. Well, in character, he'll just mention that in passing. He's like, I understand, potions can be expensive. And I'm afraid 10% is the best I could do for a friend's discount.
No.
We gotta keep the doors and the lights on in here too. But I have kits. I have healers kits. If that'd be helpful for you, those are only 5 apiece. And we can discount those as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's just, yeah, they're a very helpful item, man. But I understand the cost. I think if no one else has anything to do here, I think we can go drop off the rest of the stuff at Lion Shield and see if she'll buy all these scimitars from me.
Well,
We don't want to try to talk to him or the other 2 guys, see if they have any information we didn't get last night.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't have my notes with me there at home. I'm on the road right now, so I know we talked about the leader, the miner lady who is the head miner or whatever.
Yeah, Halia, I think was her name. The miners
Yeah,
exchange.
There's that one, and then there's that what Sapley got with the whole thing. I need to pull up the map and see if there's something else.
yes. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of rumor items from talking and overhearing from the inn the night before, and then Sildar gave you the huge lore dump, which doesn't direct you anywhere. But a quick recap: you heard about Sister Garel at the Shrine of Luck, who had been gone for a few days and came back all beat up and wounded. You heard about the Orchard Keeper, who is a former adventurer, Darren Edermath. He's at the orchard in the northwest. You heard about orc raiders on the east end of the Tribord Trail out of town. That the town master has been asking around to see if someone would help him deal with them. You heard about the local woodcarver, Thel Drendrar, who the Red Brands came by. They killed him in front of her and then kidnapped her and the daughter. And the daughter and the mother have not been seen.
So Dendrar was the guy who was killed?
The husband, yes. He stood up to them. He tried to steer up to them. He tried to stand up to them, and they killed him. Like in the street.
And do we know anything about the names of the daughter or wife?
Yes, you know the wife's name. Do you know the wife's name? I don't think you know the wife's name.
It's fine.
I feel like you should know the wife's name. I have it written down somewhere. I'll find it. Then you heard about Carp, who knows the secret tunnel into. They found a secret tunnel in the woods that Pip told you about. And you finally heard about the Miners Exchange. That's Halia Thornton. That even the Red Brands don't mess with her. Those were all the rumors that you heard, and then Sildar gave you the whole background of the town and the Wave of Echoes, Wave Echo Cave, and the Forge of Spells, and why Gundren, Rockseeker, and his brothers are looking for him. And then he gave you a little bit about his reason for being there is looking for the missing wizard, Iarno.
All right. Yeah, I'll ask Barthen. Is like, the town master. Why do you have any insight to why he's just letting the Red Brands run free?
I think he's just scared. Everyone's kind of scared of him. No one's really been able to stand up to him. I know sooner or later something's gonna have to break. We're reaching a point of critical mass of how they're trying to run the town and ruining everything and shaking people down, and they don't care about they don't recognize his authority really. They make it hard on everybody.
There's no like town guard or anything. That I know it's a small town, but
we haven't. Well, the wizard Iarno came through here, and he was supposed to help bring order to the town and keep things safe. I mean, we all know that they're looking for the cave and the Forge of Spell. Everyone knows that. But he's been missing for 2 months. And, without any sense of authority, the Red Brands are just running roughshod over the whole town.
Well, would you happen to know? I know that we have an idea where they're at. Would you happen to know anybody, or you yourself know exactly where they hole up?
No one really knows where they lay their head at night, but everyone knows they hang out at the Sleeping Giant. And it's this building right here, right before it goes up the hill to the manor. The Sleeping Giant. It's a tap house, a pub. And, basically no one goes there anymore because that's the Red Brand spot.
All right. Well, that's some helpful information.
Who owns that?
Who what? Say it again?
Who owns that pub? Do we know? Like, could we try to talk to the owner not in there who would have heard stuff?
Well, Grista runs it. She's a pretty surly character. She doesn't really care because, by serving them and keeping them drunk, they don't bother her. So she doesn't really care.
Yeah, what's good for business is good for business, I guess.
I can't tell her not to. What's she gonna do? She says no, and then she disappears as well, and then they just run it themselves. What good is that? It's kind of, you can't really do anything about it. I'm surprised they haven't taken over more shops in town, to be honest with you.
Would you happen to know or have any idea about how many of them there are?
Well, they usually walk around in 3s and 4s. That's how they stay intimidating. I don't think anybody could tell you their whole number except for one of them. I don't think anybody knows. One of themselves, or we know someone named Glassstaff is running the unit, but we've never seen him. Don't even know what he looks like.
Well, anyone else got any other questions?
Onto the lion.
Yeah. Do we want to discuss which one do we want to check out first after we do our little errands of dropping stuff off?
I personally vote we take care of the Red Cloaks. Try and.
Yeah, I feel like they're definitely a little more pressing.
We need to kidnap one of them.
Jesus.
Good lord.
I like it. I kind of like it.
That's one way of doing it. Where we're gonna.
Loot's big.
Oh, what the heck?
That was not intended to be that big.
Loot is very big.
Did you do that?
We get it. You got a big personality.
I love the glamour shot.
You want me to put tokens on for you guys?
I'm not worried.
It might help.
Oh yeah, to show where we are, kind of. Yeah, that'd probably be. But yeah, guess we can look into the other stuff. Doesn't sound as pressing. I kind of agree with you, sadly, that the Red Brands are probably the biggest issue in this town right now.
Yeah, these are pretty big. Hold on. I'll put them up here. If for some reason you guys split up, we can move them accordingly. But for now, I'll just put them up here in the corner.
Why am I wide?
I don't know. I'm just trying. This isn't like a grid map.
Oh, okay.
This is not meant to have tokens on it. This is just like an informational map. Which is why I think it's so difficult for me to get. I think these labels are meant to be tokens, and I can't get them to move forward the way I've gotten other tokens to move forward. So we're just kind of winging it right now.
All right. Well, thank you, Barton. Very helpful. Hopefully we can help you guys out somehow too.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll tell you what, everyone in town would appreciate it if you guys look like a capable bunch. See if See if
Doing the effects again.
yeah, and he holds the sounds out, and it's he goes, it's an Elmar. Elmar Barthen's the name.
Ah, well, nice to meet you, Elmar. Hopefully, we'll do more business later.
Wonderful, my friends. Come by anytime. Safe travels and be well.
All right, well, I guess Lion Shield next.
Yeah. All right. As we're walking down what I'm assuming is a dirt path.
Yeah, yeah. This is none of this is paved. This is all just like dirt roads and.
Yeah. Karos will pipe up and say, a lot of people have kind of made mention that she's kind of no nonsense, and I don't know. I guess the subtext is that she could be a little dangerous. Maybe we tread a bit lightly, and I look very pointedly at Nymeria, with what we say and how prickly we want to be with her.
Rhaenyra turns and looks over her shoulder like he's talking to someone behind her.
You make a lot more sense when you're not blind drunk. I feel like this is a lot more helpful.
Well, I don't know a lot, and I'm also not entirely sober, but...
Oh, you're at the golden zone right now?
I feel real good right now. And I don't know a lot about things, but I do know people. And everyone seems to find her being no nonsense. So maybe we just play it cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it sounds reasonable. Well, if you know people, you can handle all the talking. I'll probably
No. And I kind of like put my mouth up, my hand up to my mouth and cup it and go, ooh, nope, definitely shouldn't be talking to people.
All right. Well, what does the building look like? Does it just look like kind of like a armor and weapons store as you'd kind of imagine it?
Yeah. So as you guys walk up and you get to this big kind of like center square, I guess, I don't know. Walk up to the Lion Shield Coster, hanging above the front door. It's a modest trading post, nothing too extravagant. It's a sign shaped like a wooden shield. It's got a blue lion painted on it. Of course, matches the shield that's painted on the crates that you have recovered. And you walk in, and yeah, it's a no nonsense, no frills, not a whole lot of like decorations. It's just armor on mannequins and weapons splayed out in like kind of like some in display cases, some just kind of out. You can tell the ones that are just out just don't look like they're worth a whole lot. And behind, as you walk in, just kind of polishing kind of a short sword, you see a human woman. She looks young, maybe mid-30s. But she has sharp features and is very fit. She's in very good shape. You can tell there's muscle definition in her arms. She's wearing her tunic is cut off at the arms or at the shoulders, so it's like almost like a tank top or like a vest kind of situation, and very like utility style pants and boots, kind of like work boots kind of thing. And she has her hair is shaved only on one side, and then the part goes on the other side, and it's not very long, maybe shoulder length. And she has a vertical scar that comes down through her left eye. And she looks up, but she just says, "Welcome to Lion Shield Coster."
Yeah.
How big is she? Like how swole is she?
She's not like super jacked. I think of like she's 5'6", somewhere between 5'6" and 5'8". So she's like 135, 140 pounds. So she's toned, but she's not like a power lifter. She looks like she could be nimble on her feet. She can move pretty well, but she's not going to be in heavy armor with a big shield kind of thing. You know what I mean? She's more agile.
5'8", 130 pounds is very thin.
Okay, then what? 160?
160 at least. If she wants to be athletic, yeah.
Okay, 165.
It
Or
doesn't matter.
I'm
Loot
6'4" and
Lute's gonna walk
170.
in the door, and
Oh, no.
he's gonna turn his head to the group and go, "Don't worry, guys, I got this one."
Oh God, Karis is
I
going to
say,
grab
hey,
his
hey,
holy
Lou, I
symbol
thought I heard
and
there's a
flick
stage
you
out
in the
front.
ear, and for the next, and I'll cast guidance on you. So roll an extra d4 with. In the next 60 seconds, whatever bullshit comes out of your mouth, add a d4.
Okay. So, Lute's gonna walk up to what's her face and just go, "Hey there, good looking. What we have a few wares to sell here. Is there any way that you and I can make a good deal?"
And do I hear this? Like,
I,
how close inside the
unless
building
I was
am
gonna say you
hearing
guys
it?
have walked in together, unless for some reason you would not have walked in together.
No, we're all watching this.
Yeah, we're all trapped and watching this.
I'm
So
gonna
we're trying to
slowly
sell
back
her
out the
back
door.
her stuff.
Yeah, that she doesn't know was probably gone. So we did the job for free. He has to convince her to pay us.
I sure hope it wouldn't take a lot of convincing, but
I was like, you guys haven't said anything. You just walked up, and Lute has said that he wants to sell some stuff. So she
no,
has.
he said something else.
Yeah, he said a lot more, but as far as business is concerned,
Yeah.
it has not been mentioned to her that
Definitely
you
said
found her stuff in
something
the cave, that you're returning her things. None of that has been mentioned. He has just said, "We want to sell some stuff. Can we make a good deal or something?"
Yeah.
Ramaria says, "I could have done better than this."
It's like,
I'm gonna open my flask of rum that I got from Tiff and just slowly start sipping.
I go to look at the cart to see if the stuff is branded with the lion shield stuff, like an emblem or something.
Yeah, it's got like it painted on it, I think.
Yeah, all of them, everything that you found from the cave is marked. Yeah, you found those markings when you found the supplies. Everything is marked.
Yeah.
Okay, I tug on Luke's shirt and be like, "Hey," I do like the hand across the throat, be like, "No, bad, no."
So, what's her name again? Sorry.
She hasn't said her name yet. You have walked in, and all of this is happening with you guys first.
Well, we've heard her name before.
Oh yes, you know her name is. Yes, she didn't say her name, but you know her name is Leanne Greywind.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lute, kind of elbow on the counter, giving her the "Hey, good looking,"
The
side eye type thing. He goes, "We happen to have been traveling recently, and we found some stuff with the same symbol painted on your establishment. We want to have a finder's fee to give it back to you. Mind you, you're going to take a very small finder's fee, maybe 1 gold per item."
Roll a persuasion. And you get a D4 from the guidance that Karis gave you. You need at least a 3 here. Okay, as I say, it's a DC 12. Let me roll for her. Ooh. Okay. You say all this. She looks at you, and she looks up from this short sword that she's been polishing, and she goes, "You found my supplies? Those, I thought those were gone for good. I knew they've been raiders on the road, and I feared I had taken that loss." But her eyes, you see, her eyes narrow just a little bit as she looks at you in this kind of gaudy pose that you have on her countertop, and saying that the finder's fee would be 1 gold per item. And she doesn't lift the blade off of the counter. She just angles it ever so slightly. And she looks at you, kind of gives you a little up and down. And she says, "For the return of my supplies in full, and I know the inventory of items that are missing," and she looks at you very pointedly. She says, "I could do 50 gold
Must be a standard payment around here.
for the whole shipment. And we can discuss friendlier terms should you need to purchase any items.
Luke just slaps his hand on the table and goes, "Deal. Now, what are your terms?" And he kind of turns back to the rest of the group and he goes, "Hey guys, I think I got a good deal."
Just like that. Turn around, 2 thumbs up, like, yeah.
So she looks past you guys and looks outside at the door at the cart, and she goes, "Okay, I'll have to confirm everything's in there, but you can do 50." And but she looks at the group as a whole, and she is gonna roll a low roll. She's gonna look at all 5 of you, kind of a motley crew put together. She says, "What are you guys doing in town? You're not bringing trouble, are you?" And she says that when she says trouble, she kind of, her eyes squint a little bit, like she's trying to see through you and try to determine your intentions. We got enough trouble in town as it is. Are you bringing more?
I just tell her that we just did a restock for Bartha's provisions, and we're heading down Tribord Trail. That's where we found her stuff.
How'd you find it?
We were attacked by goblins and chased them into a cave off the trail where they were hoarding all of it.
So are these goblins going to continue raiding and stealing and pillaging our shipments?
No, we took care of their leader, and the goblin band disbanded.
Adam, for Sapley, please roll a persuasion.
Oh god.
I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration before he rolls.
So what is bardic inspiration? Is it a 1d8 on top of it?
Well, she just when you say it's on a 12, 12 is good enough. 12 beats a 7. So she looks at you, and her demeanor kind of lightens. It's like, she relaxes just a little bit. She's not completely off guard, but she does it. Her eyes are like we're squinting, looking discerningly. She kind of softens her look at you guys. She kind of relaxes her shoulders just a little bit. And the way she had angled that short sword, she angles it back. So it goes back to its original position where it's just horizontal, where she was polishing it. And she says, "Oh, well, it sounds like you're here to help then. Well, that is welcome news. These red brands have been a pain in my ass. So if you continue on the path I think you guys are on, hopefully, 50 gold for the shipment, and we'll do 25% off anything you purchase."
If I do a quick look around the shop, how much is this 25% really going to be worth?
Well, this is, considering above the table now, this is a pretty low level adventure. So the things she has to offer are not like, super crazy. She doesn't have like, S tier magic swords kind of thing.
Does she have any magic items?
She has. I'm going through the weapon list right now. This all looks like regular weapons. Simple melee weapons, simple range weapons, martial melee weapons, and martial ranged weapons. It does not look like there are no magic items here. Or armor.
Splint mail?
What is that?
Does she have splint mail?
She does not have splint mail. No, she does not have splint mail.
Is there a list of the items that are available in the
There,
shop
I don't know where to find it. If you can search, my search has not been working all day. But if you're able to search in the rules book anywhere under adventuring, and then under adventuring is equipment, she's gonna have armor and weapons, and there's a list and what everything costs. But she's not going to have any of the top tier stuff because this is a frontier town. You know, half of her shipments get lost, as you guys have discovered. And this is like a mining town, and with the red brands and all this stuff, it's difficult to get anything of super high value and being able to hold on to it without them trying to steal it. So she has the full armor menu, but she will not have breastplate or splint. And then she'll have the full weapon menu. But let me see. She will have the full weapon menu.
Do you know if the smithy would have some?
Smithy would just be like repairs and things like that.
So, I just eye up a bow that's hanging on the shelf, and I just ask her, "Hey, can I get a bow and quiver with 15 arrows?"
She goes, certainly, and she grabs it. She grabs the bow and a quiver of 15 arrows and places it. She takes her short sword off of the table, kind of puts it behind it, and she grabs that, puts it on there, and then she just looks up and she sees there's 4 other people, looking around the shop, and she's like, "Well, anything else? I think we just do one, get a total, and do one big discount at the end. How's that sound?"
I put my hand on her hand and I go, "I think you can do better for me than 25%.
Your persuasion was a 13. I'm gonna roll this in front of the board here.
Oh boy. Oh no.
She looks at your hand that you just put on her hand, and she looks at you, and she looks at the hand, and she looks at you, and she looks at the hand, and she looks at you. And it looks like she's moving pretty slowly to her hip. And then in a flash, a small little dagger is in her hand at your throat. And she looks at you in the eyes and just very gently brushes the side of the blade down your cheek. Doesn't cut you. It doesn't do any damage. It's just very, very lightly. Gray is running the side of the blade down. And she says, "Careful, cowboy."
Bless me.
She doesn't even look at you. She's just looking at Loot.
So Raymeria clears her throat and comes over and says, "Forgive my friend here." And then she looks at Leanne's half-shaven head and no sleeves and athletic build, and tries to half flirt with her and say, he's not one of us, but we are in need of financial assistance. Will you help us?
She looks before she breaks eye contact with Loot here. She kind of just gives him a playful little like half smile. She's not gonna do anything crazy. She just lowers the blade. And you can tell she wasn't it wasn't a violent or aggressive move. It was her version of flirting, I guess. And she looks at you and she goes, "Not one of us. I thought all 5 of you were together. No?"
Yeah, no, I think the better thing would be he doesn't speak for all of us, but this is my good friend Lou here, and I'll kind of like put my hand on his shoulder and like move him back away from the knife range.
I hop in and say, "Friend is a loose term."
And then Raymeria goes, you don't like maidens?"
And she goes, as Loot is
very loud.
Loot as Loot is getting pulled back, she just goes, "Oh, come on, boys. I wasn't gonna hurt him too bad." And then she looks at Raymeria, as Raymeria said that she doesn't like maidens. and she looks at you, and she's just twirling this little dagger in her hand, and she kind of gives you a little up and down. She sees your tattoos, your runes, and she recognizes that you two look like you might be cut from a similar cloth, let's say. And she looks at you, and she goes, "Well, I do like them direct. No nonsense."
What is going on here? This weird interaction with the two of them. Can I just try to get a vibe check on what is she just toying? Like what is really happening here?
Sure, you could roll a perception. Holy, is that a nat?
That's a natural 20 on my insight.
That is a natural 20. On this natural 20, Karis, you are picking up on everything. These are the vibes are immaculate between the three of these that are having a conversation. Lute,
Oh no.
Lute rolled well, and she was flirting with it. You can tell, you know that when she had the blade on his cheek, it was her version of being very flirty. But even though because she could take care of herself, she's not a dainty little, a dainty little woman. She was flirting with Lute, and Raymaria, in her two comments, kind of like took her aback a little bit. Like she's not used to someone being that forward. And Leanne has been taken off guard, and kind of how do I? She's looking between Raymaria and Lute and thinking, this could end well.
Okay, so this is just very straightforward flirting between the three of them.
Yes.
Well, between her and the two of them.
Between her and the two of them. Yes. I mean, on a freaking... Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just say yes.
Karis is kind of gonna roll his eyes a little bit and kind of just look at the rest of the party that's not currently engaged with this woman, and say, kind of just wave his hands forward like let's get this over with, and kind of just walk up and say, sorry, the three of you, I don't want to interrupt anything, but we do have a city to save, and if you guys want to celebrate afterwards, you guys can have all the fun being his roommate, so that I don't get attacked at night, and you can enjoy not looking at both of them when you're engaged in whatever you're getting engaged with. As I look at Raymaria and say, but we are on a clock, so if you wouldn't mind pointing us in the right direction to get to the bottom of these red-cloaked buttholes, we would be very appreciative.
So Leanne looks at Karis after you say all that, and she kind of just gives a general smirk, and she puts the dagger away, and she goes, well, every group's got to have a buzzkill, I guess. And she opens the till and puts out 50 gold for the supplies, and then looks at the bow and the arrows that she put together for Lute, and she says, well, do you guys need anything else?
Yeah, actually. Would you be willing to buy some pretty shoddy scimitars and some leather vests?
Selling more. I mean, yeah, I'm always in the market, and if they're in bad shape, I can take them down to the smithy and get them fixed up. What are we talking about here?
I go grab the 9 scimitars and leather vests and put them on the counter. It's like, well, these were from the goblins. So.
And she says, I can smell it in the leather.
Yeah.
Okay, you had. What do you say? You had 9 scimitars?
9 scimitars. Let me pull up my sheet.
Is it also 9 vests then?
No, it's because Lute took 2 scimitars, right?
No, just 1.
Oh, yeah, there was only 9 because I have a Morning Star as well. That was
right.
Clark's.
Right,
so
right.
11 leather vests, 9 scimitars.
11 leather vests. And then what was the last one?
A Morning Star.
You're not going to keep it?
It does less damage than my sword.
Okay, so you bring all of this in, and it's just like, it's just cradled in your arms, all of this shit. You probably make a couple of trips, actually. And you just start, as you come in, you're just putting shit on the table, just dumping, and every time you come in with another armful, she's just looking, and she goes, oh, Jesus. and then you come in with the last load. Let's say the very last thing is the Morning Star. And she comes in and she goes, or you come in with the Morning Star, and she sees that, and she said, and all the shit on her table, and she says, "Wow." Oh, she looks over at who I think Sapley was the one who said it. So she looks at Sapley and she says, "Wow, you weren't joking about taking care of the goblins." And she does that in, air quotes, taking care of the goblins, huh?
What, you didn't believe me?
I was like, well, it's going to take a week to wash this smell out of the floors. But she does a quick accounting: 9 scimitars, 11 leather vests, and a Morning Star. And she says, she looks at it, and she has like the 50 gold that she gave you already for the supplies. And she says, "Well, you guys don't need these. I'll take them." And then she looks over back at Karis and she says, "Well, it sounds like if you're taking care of the red brands here, you're doing this town a great, great service. And it seems you could use all the help you can get. It's no secret they hang out at the Sleeping Giant. So if you're looking for trouble, that's where you'll find it. I won't sell to them at all, except maybe I'll make an exception and sell them these vests. They can just screw them and they can smell bad, but I don't deal with them and I don't sell to them and they don't mess with me. But you'll find them at the Sleeping Giant." And then she takes a quick accounting and she goes back into the till, and she pulls out and starts stacking it in like poker chips, all this gold, to buy your stuff. And she counts out in total 400 gold.
On top of the original 50 gold?
No, this is in total with the 50. So 350 and then the 50. And then she looks at loot for the bow and the arrows, and she goes, "It's 400 here plus your bow and arrows and your quiver. And if you take care of the red brands, this could be the start of a great relationship. Business." And then kind of side note, looking at loot and Remeria, or otherwise. But then looking at Karis, says, "But business first."
Sure. Before you...
I just want to clarify. It's going to be a short bow. Is it a short bow or a long bow?
She has both. So whichever one you would like, you can go ahead and.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
I'm going to add a short bow to my inventory.
Okay, yeah, short bow and arrows come in 20s. So go ahead and add a quiver of 20 arrows to your inventory as well.
How much gold are we splitting between the rest of us?
There's 400 total for all of you.
It'd be 80 if it was split evenly, I think. Right?
Yeah. I mean, we should split it evenly.
Hey, I carried. No, I'm kidding.
And so, also,
I collected this and I got mean looks for taking gold teeth, so I don't want to hear it.
Well, you didn't sell the gold teeth.
I know.
Didn't take the gold teeth.
I don't know if I want to show anyone that now. I think I have gold teeth now.
Gross.
Yeah.
You could probably go to the smithy and have them melt it down.
And so,
Pocket full of gold teeth.
Sketty Bird, make sure you take all that stuff out of your inventory as well. The scimitars and the okay.
Yeah, I believe it's 80 between 5 people.
Yeah, if you split it evenly, each of you can add 80 gold pieces to your inventory as well.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
My hands are too
I did
small
not
to
expect
swallow
that
the
much.
skull.
I know gears, it's just really heavy. It's a good thing we had a cart. Otherwise, we would not be able to carry all that.
For some reason, it will not let me add arrows to my equipment list.
I can't add spells to my spell sheet. I don't know what's up with this fucking UI. I hate it so much.
So while they're putting their gold away and stuff, I lean way over the counter and I stage whisper at her, "I want to kidnap one. Do you have anything I can have to help me?"
Okay, hold on. Before we do that, I do think the Roll20 is having issues because my compendium is not searchable and it's just giving me an error. So if you can't add stuff to your inventory or spells, just make a note of it somewhere, and then another day when we reload this, we can try and add it there. I don't think it's gonna let. I don't have your stuff open, so it shouldn't be blocking you. But I think it's just having problems today. So Raymaria, you lean over. You said, "I want to kidnap one. Can I have?" What do you say? Can I have something? Or what did you say?
Yeah, I said, is there anything is there anything you can give me to help me?
And she goes, and she puts her elbow on the kind of counter and leans forward to you and goes, and she goes, kidnap one of what?
One of the red bastards. I want to kidnap a red bastard. Do you have anything I can have?
And she looks at you full in the face, and her eyebrows goes up in like this look of surprise, and she goes, I think that's a great fucking plan. That's fantastic. I was like, you could send them a message for me. These assholes, they deserve it. And she goes, they're very rarely alone, so be careful. I know you're not alone. You got a good team here, hopefully, but just proceed with caution is what I would say. You don't want to end up in a situation where you're outnumbered alone. And she looks around, and she's looking around the shop, and she goes, for a kidnapping, I mean, you guys have weapons. That's probably what, if you're going to fight them, that's what you need. If you want to kidnap them, you need, well, I don't know. Like,
shackles.
Yeah, like shackles and rope and maybe like a bag to put over his head or chloroform.
I got rope and a crowbar.
I was like, that stuff, yeah. She goes, and so she's like, that kind of stuff would be at Barthen's. I don't carry those kind of supplies here. That's kind of more of a general supply situation. But Barthen would hook you up. And I could send word that, in perhaps not those same words, to help you out.
So Raymaria looks at her and says, thank you. Your face is very symmetrical. And then like moves away from the counter.
She looks a little puzzled. Actually roll a... Is charm a thing, or persuasion maybe?
Like charisma or something.
Yeah, roll.
Charisma or persuasion, yeah.
Yeah, do a persuasion, Claudia.
Persuasion. Okay,
Yeah.
Please hold.
Oh, she looks at you, and she looks a little surprised, a little taken aback. You can tell that she is. Roll an insight as well.
Okay.
She's into it, boys.
You're stealing my thunder here.
15 on insight. Okay, so you see, she looked a little surprised and taken aback, but not in a like, what the hell is this kind of way. It was like I wasn't expecting that kind of way. And so you say that she has a symmetrical face, and you walk away. She goes, "Oh my, thank you." And you see that Raymaria specifically, you see that Leanne has a reputation around town, as you guys knew before you came in here. But this interaction has gone almost the opposite way of the way maybe Karis expected. And you can, on this 15 insight and an 18 persuasion, you see her cheeks flush just a little bit, that you can notice. The other guys can't notice, but Raymaria, you notice that she blushes just a little bit. Her cheeks are a little bit flush, and she is like, when you're walking around and someone gives you like a great compliment, you kind of just, it makes you feel good, and so you walk a little bit with a little more confidence, and you're just like, oh my god, somebody just called me beautiful. Like that's amazing. And you see all of this in her posture, and like her shoulders relax even just a little bit more, and she just kind of looks at you as you guys walk away, and you can see her just under her breath, she just goes, wow.
She said she was gonna send word to the other place.
Barthen's, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, if you guys go back to Barthen, he'll hook you up.
I feel like we're already in good standing with Barthen, so this might help more, I guess.
I think you guys are too, but yeah.
I have rope already. I don't know if he'd have manacles. I feel like that'd be weird.
I want chloroform.
I think that's gonna be a much harder ask.
Hold on, I have.
She wants a potion of sleep.
Yeah.
Kara says, "Go on."
Handcuffs and chloroform. That's what I want.
basically my entire career.
Are we getting ready to head over to Barthen's then?
I believe so.
Back to Barthen's.
What are you doing there?
Gene wants chloroform.
Yeah. So
It'll be quick.
as Loot watches them walk out the door, he kind of turns around to what's her name? Leanna.
Leanne.
Leanne. I'm gonna roll an insight check to see if she would be willing for Loot to stay behind anywhere from 1 to 20 minutes.
Are you okay? So you can roll insight, but you're just gonna be looking at her unless you say something.
No, rolling insight to gauge her vibe if Loot stayed behind or fun. No.
A nat 1.
That is a nat 1. I'm not even gonna. I was gonna roll for her in front of the board just for this. I'm not even gonna roll anything. Oh, you know what? Let's do it for fun.
She could also roll nat 1. Nope.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, maybe if she rolls a nat 1, this would be an interesting, just awkward look at each other.
So Loot catches the he looks at her and then looks at Primaria and catches the vibe that it probably wouldn't be the best to try.
As you guys walk out, she just pulls that short sword back out from under the counter and starts polishing it again.
Dude, that nat 1 is you looking at her and then just ripping one.
Yeah, basically, you trip on like the door frame as you walk out of the of the shop.
You hit the Loot and it goes bang, and then you walk out. Okay, so we're outside. Kara's going to say, so what are we doing going back to the provisions place? We're really looking for a chemical.
I can go on my own and meet you at the what is it?
The Sleeping Giant.
The Sleeping Giant. If they want to go ahead.
Just so you know, there's this cool new thing called, and I grab my belt and I pull out a mace. This also makes people go to sleep when you apply it to their head.
Okay, drunk wizard. Let's go to the tavern.
I'm not a wizard. I didn't go to school, okay?
Nice. Okay, so we're going straight to the sleeping. We're going straight to the sleeping giant.
Like a sleeping potion or something. Be easy because we're gonna have to fight like 3 or 4 of them at a time to kidnap one, right? Assuming.
I mean, we could just. I'm assuming we're walking through the streets as we're talking and spitballing. No bad ideas in a brainstorm.
Yep.
But if there's a group of 3 or 4 of them, and we kill 3 of them in front of the last one and say, "Hey, tell us what you know, or we'll kill you," I think that's probably more reasonable than like trying to find one on their own, sneaking around, making sure they don't see you, making sure that Spaghetti Arms over here has, strong enough arms to put a cloth over their face, and all these things that can go wrong. And also, they have to do it solo.
I'll clap Karis on the shoulder. I like it. Very simple. I think we should do that one.
Or we can go to the back of the tavern around back and wait for one of them to empty their bladder and then attack them. They'd be on their own.
Would the Sleeping Giant not have like a bathroom inside? I don't know what the building's
I'm
probably.
assuming this is an outhouse situation.
Yeah. Maybe they're like they just like all go to the bathroom together. That's cool. It's like all the friends got to go to the bathroom together. But yeah, we can try that. See, like, do we want to watch the inn or the pub for a bit and see if that happens, or do we just want to go guns blazing?
You guys don't want to know my answer.
It's guns blazing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
There's probably more than 3 or 4 inside, though.
Yeah, we probably want to make sure and see how many there are.
But now I have a bow.
Let me tell you of this cool new new thing that I never used to do, where you get this giant pot and you fill it with honey, and then you trap something.
We're looking at loot.
I mean, it's either that or the weirdly successfully flirtatious wizard, I guess. But I mean, this town is overrun by gangs, right? Gangs usually aren't like, they're not like organized armies. They kind of look for what's easy pickings, and then they have the force, so they kind of take opportunities as they arise. So we just artificially create an opportunity for them. Maybe stake them out.
Hang on, I got a question. Are we still standing outside of Lion Shield, or did we go over to Bartham's?
I don't think we're going to Bartham's anymore. I think we're just still outside Lion Shield.
Yeah, so I think you guys were starting. I think you're right about here in the middle, and you kind of grouped up in a circle, because as Raymaria wanted to go to Bartham's, that's when Karis stopped her, and you've been having this conversation. So I think you're like basically right here, and you're just kind of huddled up.
Okay, so Loot comes up with an idea. He says, "If you're gonna honeypot me, thank you. I'm gonna run back into Lion Shield and see if Leanna has any red costumes."
Also, don't they normally rove about? Can we like find some just walking around the town instead of going to the den immediately? Is there any that we can see just walking around?
Yeah, we'd probably want to be remote, or like pretend to be adventurers that just came into town and we're camping just in the outskirts. Something that's easy pickings.
What you guys know so far, the knowledge that you have about the Red Brands is they're terrorizing the town, right? They are mafiaing the town. They're strong arming people. They killed a guy in the street and kidnapped his wife and child. You know where they hang out. You know when they generally go up in the direction of the manor. So it's a safe assumption that their base is somewhere in that area. So you know that they are about town. They're not like on a scheduled patrol, right? These guys they hang out at the Sleeping Giant Tavern, so they're drinking all day. They're causing a ruckus. You know, that if they want to go bully someone, they go bully one of the townsfolk or one of the shops or something like that. So they're about, but it's not predictable where you might find one or a group of them.
All right, so Loot's gonna go in and just ask Anna if she has any spare Red Brand costumes. Do I have to roll for that?
No. We'll just use your previous. We'll just use that persuasion check you did earlier as like the whole interaction. Okay. So you just walk in, and you ask her if she has a red robe, and she kind of like raises one eyebrow, like she's very inquisitive at this question. She's like, "Huh? I wonder what." She's like, and she doesn't say anything, but you can see in her head, she's like, "Why does he want a red?" And then he looks outside and sees Raymaria, and you can see Raymaria from you guys are standing right outside the door. And Raymaria just said that she wants to kidnap one, and now you're asking for a red cloak. And she goes, "You guys are cheeky, and I like it. I like where your head's at. I don't have a red cloak. I refuse to have the red cloaks in my shop. I burn them if I find one, so I don't have one for you."
All right, well, thanks for checking.
Good luck, though. Sounds like you guys have a fun plan in mind.
All right, Luke rejoins the group.
Any luck?
No, she's very anti-Red Brand.
Wait, what? Because you didn't tell anyone your plan, so I assumed you went back to get laid. So I asked if you got any luck, and you said no.
No. I was going along with our kidnap guy. I was gonna grab a red cloak and see if we could at least go in and scout where they're going, or introduce myself as a Red Brand from another country.
What?
So Raymaria goes, okay, fine. I'll seduce one. And she starts walking like very aggressively towards the
I have something I can do. Just call them out.
The bar.
if you guys give me a few hours, I can probably look in the woods to find insert ingredient here to make some sort of sleep potion or something.
I think this is we're just gonna go with the guns blazing. Or seduce one?
Above table question. If we start combat now, do we have time to finish it?
That is a very good question. Let me see. We are 5:38. You got the thing is, so I had thought today would be about chasing down all the rumors. So you guys are going straight for the ruffians. I think I like to see where this goes. So Remeria is how fast are you walking, and how far ahead of the group are you?
It's also like 10 in the morning.
Yeah, it's also very early in the morning because this town it's very small, right? So you woke up, you had breakfast, you went to Barthen's, you went to Lion Shield. It's been like maybe an hour. So
I have a feeling like the Red Cloaks aren't going to be out and about this early in the morning. I feel like their antics, from what I could tell, have been evening and dusk time.
That's true, but even if they're not there, we could talk to the owner.
True, or we can just try and find the hidden trail in the woods.
Oh
that
yeah,
Pip was
that's
telling me
true.
about.
That's true.
Let's see if we can't catch him by surprise.
I'm gonna look around for Sapley. Is Sapley around?
I'm like right at your feet, dude.
Okay.
I look up, I'm right here.
Sapley, where's the doggy?
Was he following us the entire time? I thought whenever we went to
he's just been chilling in the barn.
Oh, I thought he was with us whenever we picked up the
He was guarding the cart.
Yeah.
But he's just been chilling in there. You know, he's not going to be going in buildings and stuff.
Oh, I thought you said whenever we took off that he joined us. I could have been.
Yeah, he's running around. He's a wild wolf. He's in the area, but.
So what are the rumors we know? Something about a miner.
Okay, you know.
Sister Garakle.
You said Sister Garel oversees the Shrine of Luck. She left town, came back wounded. You know, Darren.
We're right by her.
Darren Edermath, the Orchard Keeper, is a former adventurer. Could have some useful information about the area, right? Because you don't know where Gundren was taken. And he knows the lay of the land, as it were. You know, Orc Raiders were seen at the east end of the Tribord Trail outside of town, and that the town master has been trying to find someone to go take care of them. You know, Thel Dendrar try to stand up to the Red Brands because they were trying to accost his wife, and they killed him in the street, and people saw it, and then his wife and child went missing. You know that Carp, who is Kayleen Alderleaf's son, Pip told you this, that Carp found a hidden path in a secret tunnel in the wood, a hidden path in the woods south of the Tresendar Manor. And you know that no one messes with Halia from the Miners' Exchange, and that she deals with, while you know Barthen deals with general provisions, and Leanne at Lion Shield deals with weapons, the Miners' Exchange and Halia, she deals with stones and precious stones and minerals. And then, of course, you know the Red Brands hang out at the Sleeping Giant. And there's a missing wizard somewhere.
And we could just go for the closest one right now, or unless we. Yeah, Sister Garel.
You said the former adventurer was Leanne?
He was Edermath Orchard, I'm assuming.
Yes, the former adventurer is Darren Edermath, and he is the Orchard Keeper. Edermath Orchard is the northwest with those little trees.
Since we're standing right by the Shrine of Luck, I'm gonna flip a silver coin into the shrine for luck.
Okay, so do we go in to see Sister Garel then?
Sure. Yeah. If we want to, if I'd be down for anything, if we just want to go straight, try and find Red Brands or do all the other stuff first.
Well, I'm wondering if anything happens after I flip my coin into the well.
Okay, I was gonna say this. It's a very small kind of area. This isn't. It's not like you're right there. You flip a coin, and you see Sister Gorell is kind of hanging out outside, and she is worse for wear. She's got a black eye. She's beat up. She's not walking very well. She's kind of limping. She's Sister Gorell. She's an elf. She's a young elf. Here she is. Was that on purpose, Eddie?
Outside?
Yeah, she's outside and she's trying to tend to the shrine. And, the shrine is made up of stones, and they're not like, a lot of the stones don't fit together. Like, they don't stack properly. They're different sizes. You could tell these stones that she's just getting stones and from any of the rundown buildings that have not been rebuilt. And she's been building the shrine out of these extra kind of stones. And what you do see in the shrine, it has an arch at the top, at the base of the behind, like the base is a fountain, and there's an arch behind it. And you see in the middle of the top of the arch, the keystone that holds the arch together is a black onyx stone, and it looks very specific. That black onyx stone, it's what's holding it all together. And she, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Remiria sees her struggling and runs over to her and says, "Hello, elf. Please let me assist you. I have respect for holy things," and I help her with the rocks that she's struggling with.
Karis laughs and laughs and laughs.
She looks over. She sees you running over to help, and she sees Lute, who had tossed a coin into the fountain, and she just goes, "Oh, bless you, my dear. Bless you. Thank you so much." And then she looks at Lute, who had just tossed a coin in there, and she goes, "Blessings to you as well. I hope it brings you good fortune." And then Karis is laughing in the background, and she kind of just ignores him and looks back at you, Remeria, for helping her with placing one of these stones. And she goes, "Oh, I haven't seen you in town before. What brings you here?"
Oh, I want to kill the Red Cloaks.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I can't say that I condone that kind of behavior, but in the case of the Red Cloaks, I think I may have to pray for an exception to that rule.
Would they have anything to do with your current situation? Kind of like gesturing to her.
Oh, well, unfortunately, yes. And I'm not the only one. I may consider myself lucky that I was able to come back here at all.
Do you have any information you can give us that could help us?
Well, I think it's common knowledge that they have taken over control, I should say, of the Sleeping Giant Tavern, and they've been staying somewhere near the manor, but no one quite knows where.
Hey, do you know how many there are?
I've never seen the same one twice. It could be quite a number. And that wizard was supposed to keep things safe here in town, but he's been gone 2 months, and so I couldn't. I would say at least I've seen 4 or 5 different bands walking about, and I've never seen the same face twice. There could be more. I wouldn't put it past them.
Well, you said you're lucky to be here. Did they have you at one of their hideouts or something?
No. I was returning to town. I was on a mission, a delicate mission given to me by my order, the Harpers, and on my way back to town, 4 of them accosted me, thinking I had precious jewels to sell to Halia at the Miners Exchange. Of course, I did not have anything. It was a mission of intelligence gathering, but they're ruthless, and if you tell them you don't have anything, they don't believe you, and so they beat me and searched me looking for anything of value. But I have nothing, of course. I dedicate myself to those, the weak and the poor and the oppressed. I try to give back, and I continue on my path.
Did they look normal to you, like humanoid, or were they?
Oh yes, they're humans.
Okay.
Human men, of course. You put it past them. The most vile of creatures.
Humans.
Don't we have a human in the party? Isn't the cleric a human?
Yes, he is.
Okay. It's like I think all of the rest of us are like elves and half elves, right? Or I'm an orc, and then we got a gnome.
You have a half elf. You got a gnome, another elf, and then you're an orc, and then Karis is your human.
Okay. We really do have a diversified party.
Is there anyone who can give us assistance before we go on our mission?
Well, she this square is pretty small, right? So the Lion Shield Coster is right there. So she just points and she goes, "Well, of course you know the Lion Shield. That's, weapons and armor. What else could you ask for?"
Perform.
Oh, a potion of incapacity. Oh, that was her, not me. That was definitely her and not me choking on my saliva.
Understandable. Her throat's probably a little extra closed up from all the beating.
Yeah. She got beat up by 4 dudes. She's having trouble. So as she coughs very naturally, she sits down on the stones that enclose the little fountain there, and she says, "Well, I don't have anything like that. I don't mix potions. I gather information and try to help people. Is all I can do." Interesting idea, though.
Well, I think it's a plan B, maybe. I think we're just doing the straightforward way at this point.
So it doesn't look like she's got any extra information for us.
Give me an insight check, Primaria, please.
E.
$14. Okay, you see that she's sitting there and she's telling you about the red brands, but she seems, even though the red brands are a problem and they're the ones that beat her up, she doesn't seem to be giving her injuries much thought. And it seems that she looks like, even given her condition, she's distracted by something else, and her physical state is more of a distraction than anything.
Is there something else that's a problem around here besides the redcoats?
Well, for the town, I think everything comes from that, but sometimes, and she looks around and she's looking for if anyone else is listening in besides you guys, and she sees nothing. Right, there's nobody else in the little square. She says, "Well, I'm not here just for the town. I'm sent to places that have an imbalance of power, let's say, and I'm sent to gather information and report back and see how we can thwart evil entities. I was given a mission and I was unable to complete my mission, and these injuries, all they do is delay me, because it must be done."
What must be done?
She sits back and she leans back against the kind of pillars of the archway, and she has a big sigh and she's resting her legs. She's, and she looks at you and she says, "Oh, that's a 5. she says, I was ordered to find a banshee named Agatha, which, as you could imagine, is no easy feat, to seek a spell book. I left town on my own. It's meant to be a delicate mission. I can't just bring anyone along with me. I found a lair, but the banshee would not appear to me. I could not question her and find this spell book. So, in my current condition, I don't know when I'll be able to go again, but these questions must be answered. I need someone to go to bring Agatha, the banshee, this gift, and gain the information of the spell book.
What gift is she trying to take her?
It's this, and she reaches in kind of her waistband and pulls out like a long, or not super long, maybe just a rectangular little jewelry box, and she opens it, and there's a comb in there. It's silver and embedded with jewels along kind of the handle of the comb. It's beautiful, jeweled silver comb. And she shows it to you, and she says, a gift such as this, and perhaps some flattery, and Agatha would be willing to bestow the knowledge of the spellbook that belonged to Bowgentle, that the Harpers seek. And we can use it against even the Red Brands, but all over to help the poor and the weak and the oppressed against those that oppress them.
Where is she? The banshee.
Banshee, Agatha's lair lies outside of town, to the east.
Oh, is that the cave that what's his name found? Carp?
Yeah, it sounded like it.
No. Okay, so this is Carp. What Carp found is the hidden tunnel near the manor in town.
Okay.
She is saying that this is out of town, far to the east, so like way down the Tribord Trail. This is like side quest kind of vibes.
Like where the orcs are known to be.
You know that there are orcs coming down from the Tribord Trail to the east. Yes, that is correct.
Are we going to take a side quest instead of doing the red coats?
Loot asks the elf lady if she has a hard time frame for getting this thing done.
Well, Agatha doesn't always appear. It's questionable when she may appear if someone visits their lair. Obviously, I'm incapacitated for quite a while. There's no way I can make that journey anytime soon. But if you would be willing, if you could go in my stead, and she kind of like looks up a little hopefully as she says that, realizing that maybe this might work. I could give you the comb and you could take it. I don't have much money. Obviously, I'm here to help the people and to help the poor, but I can offer potions of healing. Those could be helpful if you're able to ascertain the knowledge of the lost spellbook.
All right, so Lute's gonna take out his hand, and he says, "We'll take on your quest. It may not be soon, but we will get it done, and we'll get back to you with the results."
Oh, bless you, thank you, sir, thank you. And she closes the little jewelry box and hands it to you with the comb inside.
She said she hasn't been to the Agatha's lair yet, correct? So she doesn't know exactly where it's at.
No, she went, and Banshee did not appear to her, and then she was attacked on the way back. So she could say, so she hands you the comb, and she says, and she follows up, and she goes, "Oh, thank you, sir. Agatha's lair is far to the east. Go along the Tribord Trail, and you'll come across a fork in the road. Turn left, and it will take you directly to Agatha's lair. The path is well known, so you'll see it. You'll know it when you see it. It's not a hidden path.
quick question, Lou. Wasn't part of your backstory that you were a harper as well? Or am I misremembering?
I don't think I was a harper. No, I was not a harper.
Okay, I was just misremembering.
Eric, you've got a heart out now, right? So we're reaching.
I'm interested where you'd like to go next before I leave.
I vote we go to the former adventure place.
Yeah,
If he's
Edermath,
willing
who's
to
like
help.
right there.
See if he's willing to help out the town if we need some backup after we stir the hornet's nest. Maybe rile up the town folk to rebel against the Red Cloaks and shout "Remember the Shire" or something like that kind of thing. For those who have read the Lord of the Rings.
Scouring. Okay. Then let me see. It's yes. So then I will. I think we, if unless there's something else you guys want to talk to Sister Gorell about. And Edermath Orchard is right there. So
Yeah, I think just we'll thank her for all that. Yeah, we're hopefully gonna take care of the Red Brands before getting on this, but I'm sure we can get this done too.
I anxiously await your return. You guys trot off towards Edermath Orchard, and here is where we'll stop. I wanted to see if you would just sprint over up to Sleeping Giant, but
I mean, we
I
still
did offer to seduce one.
we got multiple ideas. We can just go in guns blazing, or sleeping potion, or seduce one. I think is all our options.
yeah. As of right now, it is. I was just curious if you were gonna run your way down there or not.
I don't think so. Not today.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so you guys trudge along to Edermath Orchard. And what the last thing... No, I won't do that. Yeah, so you guys, you can just trudge up towards Edermath Orchard. Nobody is outside. The door is closed. And as you approach the cottage, we will stop right there and pick that up next session. Speaking of, what do we look like? Next weekend is Memorial Day. I don't know if that matters for people, but
I am not available Friday or Saturday. Maybe even Sunday.
okay.
I'm available any of the days.
Yeah, I should be good anytime except Sunday morning or Saturday morning.
Well, we don't do. It seems like this time, Sketty, is your schedule still kind of this later in the evening situation?
Yeah, pretty much. If I'll be working next weekend, so it'll be any time after like 6 is usually the best.
Does everyone have actual Memorial Day off? If Adam is unavailable all weekend, could we do a Monday, or do you want to go to the next weekend?
I can do Monday.
That works for me.
Yeah, I could do Monday.
Monday, Memorial
I can
Day.
also do Monday.
Beautiful. Let's do same time, Sketty, or
Yeah, as long as I'm working, I'll have more of an idea of where I'm at if I'm gonna be working earlier or later. So
okay.
the
So
safe bet is just 6 p.m.
all right. So for now, we'll say that's great. All 5 of us tentatively Monday, 6 p.m. Central, Memorial Day, and if something changes, Sketty will let us know, and I'll
Okay, hold on. Sorry, 6 p.m. Central. You said okay, so that's 7.
yeah, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 and 4.
Yeah, I can definitely let you know if I can start earlier. Or
Yes, that would
if
be
it might be
great because that's going to be
situations.
Tuesday's going to be a school day on the East Coast as well. So if we could get earlier, that'd be fantastic. But yeah, Sketty, just leave,
I'll
just
let you know.
update me and I'll let everybody know. But we'll plan on Memorial Day then, and we'll pick up at the Edermath Orchard.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, bye everybody. Thanks for a good session. Appreciate you.
See ya.
I wanted to see if they would go to the Sleeping Giant because I wanted to roll and I wanted to roll and see how many bad guys there were going to be. I wanted to see how many bad guys they walked up on at the tavern and then end it there, but we're doing side quests first, so that's okay. I got to run. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I got to pee really badly too. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll do probably Arc Raiders, possibly some Borderlands. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And until then, stay real, stay sexy, and stay real sexy. Carry on.